Hey, welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can dominate your market without having to rent those ad space or pay Google or Facebook for leads consistently. And in this video, I'm still going to walk you through how this single one-page website I built as a case study was able to generate upwards of 16 leads, which with a very recent one coming in 22nd of October of last month right here, with spending less than $100 to generate all of this. So within a year, it was able to generate form field leads, meaning homeowners actually filled out these form fields, and these phone numbers weren't working at all and still not working. So I'm going to show you exactly how you can also do this for your own business. So let me paint a picture for you. It's Monday morning and you check your ads account. You've got a $2,000 waiting to be spent. That's this month. Last month was 2,000. Next month will be 2,000. And you're sitting there thinking, when does this stop? When do I actually own something instead of just renting leads from Google? You're getting leads, sure, but half of them are tire kickers. People who aren't even ready to hire you, they are just curious. They clicked your ad, Google got paid, you got disappointed. And here's the thing that keeps you up at night. What happens when Google raises these prices? What happens when the algorithm changes and suddenly your ads stop working? You have nothing, you've spent thousands of dollars, but you don't own the lead source. You're renting it, and the landlord can raise the rent whenever they want. That's the ad spend trap that you're currently facing. So like most local businesses, when people are looking for your services online, they either ask a friend of theirs or they ask a neighbor, or like most persons will just go on Google and simply type the various service. I'm trying to mimic the service from the USA. So take for example, someone is looking for a dumpster rental in Mobile, Alabama. So this is the very first, excuse me, I'm looking for something of where we have that ad slot, accountant. Okay. So someone searches for accountant in Mobile, Alabama. There's something that appears at the forefront. This is a sponsored result. So this is the section that first of all appears, and this is where most businesses are likely competing for. Right on this page, we have 4 businesses competing for this slot. 1, 2, 3, 4, all showing as sponsored. Then if you go down again, you should see another sponsored section. Okay, so there's another 2 here again, 1, 2. So right on this first page of Google, we have 6 businesses competing for this keyword, accountant in Mobile, Alabama. So basically, most of you, like most businesses, if you're watching this video right now, either you're not ranking in this map section, these 3 businesses that are appearing here, or you're not even ranking on this very first page of Google, these blue links that appear organically below this map pack. And you're most likely spending money running ads so as to feature somewhere around here. So I would like to stick with me to the end of this video. I'm going to explain exactly how you can cut down on these ad expenses and basically get your business ranking here if you have a Google business profile. And also have your website ranked here when people search for your specific service in your area. I could perform a similar search, like let's say concrete contractor, let's see. So basically, these are businesses in the area also. There's nobody running ads here. You can't see any ads here. Let's look at fencing. So I don't see any ads right here. So let's see family law attorney. So for whatever reasons, these people aren't serving as divorce lawyer mobile. So for so many reasons, they're not showing up ads. So let's say we're looking for locksmith mobile, Alabama. Still not showing ads. As a roofers in Alabama. Still not showing ads. For some reasons, it's not showing ads. Let me use my content again. Oh. So there seems to be little to no competition with ad spend for persons who are actively searching. Let me use this one to see. So mobile, let me change this to United States. Mobile, Alabama, let's say fencing contractor near me. Okay, so this is going to mimic an actual search from Google for businesses within the area. It's compared to like when we're typing it right here. So you can see a lot of persons are actually running ads. And if I go down this list of sponsored fencing contractor, you see how many businesses? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 businesses all competing for this specific keyword for fencing contractor in Alabama. And if you go down again, you could see maybe another sponsor. So there's another sponsored section right here. So if you do this, if you repeat this for concrete, let's see. So for concrete contractor near me, you just have just one here, just one user here. So there's not a lot of competition with this concrete contractor right here, concrete contractor in Mobile, Alabama. So there's not a ton of competition, and this is the only business that is currently running ads right here. So if we look at let's say dumpster rental. Okay, you can see there's a Google business profile. There are similar businesses also running ads here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5, 6. So there's completely 6 ad slots right there. So you can see the number of businesses you're trying to compete with and trying to rank for the Google. So basically, we're going to show you exactly how to minimize this cost and how you can set up your website to rank like our case study, and how you can do it best with minimal budgets. With less than $224, you can get this all done, getting started for yourself, and slowly you build upon this lead engine that you've got running. So now imagine something different. It's Monday morning and you wake up to 4 new leads, customers, not from ads you paid from Google itself. It's websites sitting on the first page of Google right below the map pack. Your phone is ringing with people who are actively looking for your services and looking to hire you right now, and you didn't pay a single dollar for that call. Sounds too good to be true, right? But this is not a dream. This is what happened when we tested the strategy with the gutter service company in McKinney, Texas. So basically what we did, in November of 2024, we launched a website for gutter service. So I'll just walk you through the case study and what we did. So in November of 2024, this is the domain age, November of 2024, we launched this website right here. We built it out and got it indexed on Google. But there were specific markers about this website that made Google love them and actually got it ranking for keywords like Gutters McKinney. McKinney Gutter Company, it's ranking here, position number 2. So there are a lot of things we're going to discuss right in this video. So please stay with me and listen attentively. If you have cause to go back to this video, please, you can pause, rewind, and implement all of these things on your website. And I guarantee you're definitely going to see a lot of improvement with your website. The first thing we did was get an exact match domain. An exact match domain simply means you including the core service you render plus the city in which you render it in a domain. So that is the first thing you want to do. If you don't have this already, if you have maybe just some random name for your domain without including the service and city, it's still fine. You can still get this one as an addition, but build out an entire with different websites on it. I'm going to show you exactly how you can get that done in your own city and your own area. So that's the first thing we did. The second thing we did was also include the core service we render plus the city in the title tag, which is what appears right here when you search on Google. The third thing we did was also include the service plus city in the headline, which is the H1 tag right here, which is the first heading tag on the web page. We included this, and we also included the service in the very first paragraph of the page right under the heading tag. So basically, that's the first thing you want to do. So you want to look at your website. Does it fulfill all of this? If it doesn't have an exact match domain, do you have the very core service you render plus the city in the title tag? Do you have it in the H1 tag, and do you have it in the first paragraph? That's the first thing you need to consider. The second thing you also need to do is list out all of the services you render and briefly talk about them on the page here. So gutter cleaning, gutter repair, gutter replacement, gutter installation. So that's all we did. Then we talk about why they should hire our section. In this section, you want to include everything about you, how you do your work, how proficient it is you do your work, if you're licensed, if you're insured, if you have recognition from big brands, if you have certifications. This is the section you want to include all of the stuff. Then the second to last thing we did was include a frequently asked question on this page. Frequently asked question is something that persons who are actively looking for your services online are searching on Google for. So someone who types in McKinney Gutter Company, most likely Google has given you even recommendations for what people are asking for. Something like how much should you expect to pay for gutters? How much on average does it cost to replace guttering? So, but in this case, you want to make it lesser focused on the city in which you target. So you could have the questions like, how much is 200 feet of gutters in McKinney? What is the best gutter company in McKinney? You could repeat all of this too for various search. Like if you search gutter repair McKinney, the people also ask questions here is, how much does gutter repair usually cost? You could replace it in McKinney. Is it better to replace gutters or replace them in McKinney? Can you replace just a section of a gutter in McKinney? What is the most common problem with gutters in McKinney? So those are related questions that Google offers to you that you can actually talk about on your website and tend to enhance the authority on your page website. And the last thing we did was also include the zip code that we service. So if someone types in on Google for this specific keyword, so let's say someone goes on Google here and type gutter repair contractor in this zip code right here. This is what you see. You would see, there's most likely you'll see our website right here because we included this zip code on our website. You could also include landmarks in your area, very specific large landmarks that people will know in your area. Within the article content, you could say something like, we also service, if you are in this area, in this section of the city, not east section of the city, where you have a very big restaurant, Walmart by the street, this one by the street. So you just want to include as many information as possible that is local to your area to get Google to point to understand that, okay, this website is hyper local. And basically that's all we did for this website. And it's something you could also do for your own page to do right now. And I guarantee you're going to see a significant boost in your rankings without doing anything. Just this thing alone, you would get significant boost in ranking. The next thing we did for Google to be able to point and index our website and see it as an authority was build out citations. So we basically listed our website on multiple citations, including Yelp, Foursquare, Manta, over 400 citations, which we got from this guy on Fiverr, Mohammed Waheed. He does this for $75. So basically, we bought this domain out for $15 a year, and we got these citations for $75. And basically, that's all we did for the entire year. And we didn't do anything again. We didn't even touch the website. We didn't update anything. We literally did nothing, just one time, and it got us 16 leads that could have cost us anywhere between $1,500 to $3,000 to acquire if we were to run Google Ads to generate that same amount of leads. So basically, that's how we're able to rank this website for that particular service. You can see here, I'm putting the total cost here, like $224, as against less than $100 that we spent on ads. There are certain things that you could do if you're just starting out or if you're looking to implement this service on a larger scale. You can get your domain for $15, then you would definitely need an hosting for this service, which is $24. We added citations for $75. We created a press. So in your case, you would create a press release. So a press release simply means a newsworthy article that mentions your business and links back to your website homepage or whatever page it is you want to index. Most likely for our case, it is the home page. Here with $70, they're guaranteeing you that you get mentions from over 450 websites, all mentioning your website and giving you a link. The links are not the follow, but they kind of give Google that foundational trust for your website. So it's something you want to have, and it's something we could have done also to get most of our keywords, like this one we type here, to get it ranking on position number 1 and not here. So the more backlinks, high authority backlinks you have, the more rankings you get. So you could show up potentially for position number 1, position number 2 for most of the keywords that have been searched if you have very high quality backlinks with relevant article linking back to your website within a period of a year. So another thing we could have done was also get high quality backlinks. Quality backlinks from, imagine your local a local university that is local in your area, or they're doing a local event, or your local news website gets you featured and mentioned your link, that is a high-power targeted link to your business and local to that area. Google tends to trust that kind of website and give you a ranking boost. So if you get this as a niche edit or as a guest post for my mentor here, Jackie Chow, it does this for $74 to $90 depending on the number of links that you're buying. So you could schedule this out to go out either one per month or two per month, depending on your budget, and you would get a significant amount of rankings and you get a number of leads going still. Another thing we didn't do with this website was build a dedicated service page for each of the services that we render. You can see we included all of these service pages right on this main home page. It's not something that is ideally that you should do. It's something you should have dedicated service pages for each of these services that you render. Then it tells Google that this specific page is hyper targeted to these specific services. So it kind of gives you that overall authority boost in the eyes of Google. It's something we could have done that would have also improved our search results overall. Then we said we would index for $20. So basically, when you get mentioned, most of these links don't get indexed on Google. But you want to force Google to now actually see them. So you pay an indexing service, pay the indexer, costs just $20 to get all of these links indexed. Then we use ChatGPT for our content, $20 per month. So you could get all of this website content done in a specific month and you don't have to pay again. So basically with $224, you could get this all started. So I'll walk you through exactly what we did again. We said we built a simple one page, added our main keyword to the title tag, added an H1 tag also with our main keyword. We listed all of the service on the page. We added testimonials. We added frequently asked questions and we listed all of the code we serve. In January of 2025, we got our first lead from launching the website in November of 2024. It came completely from Google, no ads, nothing whatsoever, organic. The website ranked below the map pack in the building section. A homeowner searched for a gutter service in McKinney and found the website. November of 2025, we had 16 qualified leads that came through. Real people who wanted gutter fixed, installed. They were not tire kickers, they were real customers. And that's only because we didn't have an active phone number on the site. With a phone line, we would have gotten 32 leads or even more. 16 customers from a $224 investment, no ongoing ad costs, no Google taking a cut every single month. Why one website isn't enough? So you might ask, for some of you who service multiple locations, another thing we could have done is also reference multiple locations within our area. We service, when we look at the map of McKinney right here, what is it? So you see it's surrounding Prosper, New Hope, Princeton, Lowry Crossing, Fairview. So you also want to target your location, other locations that you serve on your very main page. But for some reason, Google don't rank those inner pages so well as compared to when you're targeting them on the main home page itself. So if you're targeting gutter installation in Allen or gutter installation in McKinney as an inner page, there's every tendency that your main page will outrank this thing. This we can see from a service like this. So when someone searches for McKinney gutters, you can see we are outranking very big franchise like the brothers that just do gutters. We're outranking My Handyman. We're outranking Redis. We're ranking Infinite Roofing. So because we have an home page, that is this home page right, this single one page here, hyper focused on this specific service that we render in that city. So if you serve multiple locations, while you still have your locations as inner pages, they don't have that much authority or more power because there's not much links pointing to them. You want to have dedicated domains for each of these locations that you serve. So in our case, we serve Allen, Prosper, or nearby services. We want to have an exact match domain with the same website structure I showed you above to get each of these cities running. And you can generate anywhere between 2 to 5 leads in a month if you put in the effort and also invest in the system far above the $224. But $224 gets you started. It gets the engine running. So you understand exactly what it is you're getting. The total lead potential after 4 months could be anywhere between 10 to 35 leads per month, all organic, all from Google. Notice that we are not adding pages to McKinney for other cities. We could also do that. But you can or you can't. It doesn't really matter. So long you have individual of these pages targeting the main home page itself, you'll definitely do fine. But you could go a step further by targeting inner pages. That works also. So we are creating completely separate pages. Why? Because Google rewards the home page. The home page, Gutter Allens will rank for Gutter installation Allen better than a page like Gutter Mechanic/Allen. That's just how Google works. This is why small website beat SEO. This is why they beat Angie and Thumbtack. This is why they beat big franchise sites. Because Google gives the homepage authority. The homepage gets the real estate. The homepage is what shows up first. So how the pages are structured. So each of these 7 websites has the same structure: the home page, the service hub, the service pages, the location hub, the location pages and zip codes, blog posts, frequently asked questions, and cities. So this structure means you have all the assets on Google's first page. You're not just ranking once, you're filling multiple positions, you're covering different search terms, you own the entire market instead of just renting one position. So why should you stick with us if we're to do this for you? So you could do this yourself for $224 per site, that's true, but managing this long term is different. We handle the things that keep working while you sleep. We manage your Google business profile if you do have one. We update it, we respond to reviews strategically, we post content, we add photos, we keep it alive. We build a review system that collects review for you automatically. More reviews means higher authority. Higher authority means better rankings. Better rankings means people seeing you and calling your businesses. We set up a missed call text back. When someone calls one of your websites and can't reach you, they get a text message. Then we start a follow-up sequence using AI to close that customer. You don't lose a single lead. We put an AI chat widget on your site. Someone visits at midnight and asks a question. The AI books an appointment, no human needed. It works while you sleep. We stay on top of Google updates. Every few months, Google changes how they rank websites. We adjust, we optimize. We keep everything running in line with what Google wants. We manage your reputation across all 7 websites. Reviews, comments, responses, we handle them. So your first step right here is you're 90 days away from consistently generating organic leads and reducing the ad spend. Not 90 days away from consistent ad spend, 90 days away from actually owning your lead source. Here's what you do right now. Book a call with us. We have 3 spots for a risk-free trial on Google Business Profile Optimization. You only pay after you see results. We manage your Google Business Profile. We get you reviews. We run the strategy. If you get leads, you pay. If you don't, you don't. Or if you want to do it yourself route, we guide you through it. $224 per city. You can build this website yourself. We'll show you exactly how. Or you want us to do everything for you. We build the website, we manage them, we handle the AI system and collection, review everything. And that's our done for you option. This is the point. You have options. You have to own your lead source instead of renting them from a tech company that charges you more every single day. But right now, I can tell you, if you're running ads and you're getting a very good return on investment, please keep doing that. But you also want to channel a small margin of that profit into building this sustainable system that generates leads from you or autopilot, so that you can reduce the ad spend and convert that money into better things for your business or even save them in the long run. If you find this video helpful, subscribe to my channel, like this video. If you have questions, leave them in the comment section and I will do well to answer to them in a little while. Thank you for watching this video and see you in the next one.